A very good afternoon, students. Welcome to Aman Sodi School of Mathematics. In today's class, we are going to discuss the trigonometric ratios of different angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. इनमें से कुछ टी रेशियोज का प्रूफ आपके सिलेबस में भी है, जैसे कि 30 डिग्री, 45 डिग्री एंड 60 डिग्री. सो फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डू द प्रूफ फॉर दिस एंड देन वी आर गोइंग टू मेक अ consolidated table for all the t ratios. So let's start with the t ratio for angle of 45 degree. Let us suppose a right angle triangle is given to you, and let us suppose at point B the angle is given as 90 degree. Also let us suppose that angle A is given as 45 degree. Now using the angle sum property, if one angle is 45, the other is 90, then the third angle will also come out to be 45 degrees. So let us suppose that angle A is equal to 45 degrees. This means that angle C is also equal to 45 degrees. Now we have done a property that sides which are opposite to the equal angles are also equal. So let us write that property first. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. This we have done in class 8 also. Now since these two angles are equal to each other, so जो उनके opposite sides हैं, that is AB and BC, ये भी equal होंगे. Let us suppose each side is given as A. So let AB is equal to BC is equal to A. So using the Pythagoras theorem, now we can find the value of AC also, and we know by Pythagoras theorem hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse square in this case means AC square, perpendicular square like we have taken is BC whole square, and base square in this case is AB square. So we put the values. AC square can be written as A square plus A square, or we can write AC square is equal to 2A square. This gives us the value of AC as square root 2A. So now you know the value of perpendicular also, base also and hypotenuse also. Perpendicular is given as A, base is also given as A, and hypotenuse just now we have calculated is square root 2A. So now with respect to angle A, that is 45 degree, let us calculate the value of all the t ratios. In my previous video, I had told you about the different ratios or how we calculate the value of sine, cos. I hope you have seen that video, because keeping that mnemonics also in mind is very, very important to find the values. So for sine 45, as we know, for sine, the base angle is 45 here. So the ratio will be taken for perpendicular and base. Perpendicular and hypotenuse. Perpendicular and hypotenuse का मतलब है a upon square root 2a. So when a and a get cancelled, the value of sine 45 will be 1 upon root 2. Similarly, for cos 45, when you calculate the value, it will be base upon hypotenuse. Base in this case is a again, and hypotenuse is square root 2a. A and a get cancelled, so it will be 1 upon root 2. Similarly, for tan 45, when we have to calculate the value, it will be equal to ratio of perpendicular and base. Perpendicular is a in this case, and base is also a. So when we cancel the terms, the answer will be equal to 1. Now let us take the reciprocals of these. Reciprocal of sine is cosecant 45. So this ratio can be written as root 2 upon 1, or simply it can be written as root 2. Similarly, secant 45 is the reciprocal of cos 45, which is root 2 upon 1 again, or simply root 2. And cot 45 is the reciprocal of tan 45, which in this case will give you the value as 1. So this is the way we calculate all the t ratios for angle of 45 degree. Now let's move on to the next angle, 30 degree and 60 degree. Let us suppose you are given an equilateral triangle. Now since ABC is an equilateral triangle, so all the three sides are equal. Let us suppose one of the sides AB is 2A. That means the other sides are also 2A each. And since in an equilateral triangle, all the angles are also equal. So that means this angle B is 60 degree, angle C is also 60 degree, and angle A is also 60 degrees. So let us suppose now that AD is drawn as a perpendicular bisector to BC. So when we draw a perpendicular bisector from a vertex to the opposite side or the base, then that perpendicular bisector divides the base into two equal parts, or it bisects the base. So that means D is the midpoint of BC. This property you have been doing in the junior classes also. So that means in this case we can write that BD will be equal to half of BC. Since we have taken equilateral triangle, हर एक side हमारी 2A है, so that means the value of BD will be equal to half of 2A, or this will be equal to A. I hope till here it is clear. Now let's take one of the right angle triangles. Let us take triangle ADC. Now in this triangle, as we know that AD is the bisector and this angle AD is a perpendicular bisector, so this angle is 90 degree. Now in this triangle, if you know the value of angle D and you know the value of angle C also, you can calculate the value of angle DAC. So angle DAC plus angle ADC plus angle C, their sum will be equal to 180 degree using the angle sum property. DAC plus ADC की value is 90 degree since it's a perpendicular bisector, and angle C is 60 degree because we have taken it as an equilateral triangle. Or we can write angle DAC is equal to 180 minus 150. That means the value of angle DAC will be equal to 30 degrees. So this particular angle is 30 degrees and one base angle is given as 60 degrees. I hope till here the ratios are, or the T ratios or the value of the sides are clear to you. So this value is A, this is 2A. Let us calculate the value of AD now. AD can be calculated by using the Pythagoras theorem. Now since we are considering this right angle triangle, this is your point A, this is D and this is point C. And this angle we have taken as 60 degree. This angle we have just now calculated as 30 degree. Side DC is A and this side AC is 2A. So let us calculate the value of AD using Pythagoras theorem. AC square will be equal to the sum of base and perpendicular. Let us substitute the values. AC square in this case means 2A whole square. AD square is AD square itself and DC square का मतलब है A square, or this can be written as AD square is equal to 4A square minus A square, or AD square can be written as 3A square. That means the value of AD will be equal to square root 3A. So this gives you the value of AD. Now let's move on to finding the T ratios for the angles. Now just now, like I have told you, this angle is given as 30 degrees and the base angle here is 60 degrees. We have calculated the values also. The side hypotenuse is 2A. This base DC when we are talking about is A, and just now we have calculated the value of AD. The value of AD was coming as root 3A. So let us write that value also. So now let us draw this triangle separately here. The base value, that is 60 degree. The other angle, that is 30 degrees here. 2A, this is side A, and this side is given as root 3A. So now you have perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. First, for the angle of 60 degree, let us see the T ratios. For 60 degree now, sine 60 will be equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, or this will be equal to root 3A upon 2A. A and A get cancelled, so this will be equal to root 3 upon 2. Similarly, cos 60 when we have to calculate, cos 60 will be the sum of or the ratio of base and hypotenuse, so A upon 2A, or this can be written as 1 by 2. Tan 60 will be equal to the ratio of perpendicular and base, that is root 3A upon A, or the value will be equal to root 3. When we take the reciprocals of these, cosecant 60 will be equal to, directly you can take the reciprocal here, that is 2 by root 3. Secant 60 will be the reciprocal of cos 60, that is 2 by 1, or simply 2 we can write. And cot 60 will be the reciprocal of tan 60, which is 1 upon root 3. Now considering 30 degree as the base angle, like we have done in the previous video also, when the base angle changes, the perpendicular and base also change. So in this case, the value of sine 30 degree will be equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. In this case, the perpendicular will be taken as this side. So A upon 2A, or you can cancel the A's and this will be equal to 1 by 2. Cos 30 degree will be equal to base upon hypotenuse, that means root 3A upon 2A. A and A will get cancelled, which is equal to root 3 by 2. And similarly, tan 30 will be equal to the ratio of perpendicular and base, which in this case is A upon root 3A. A and A get cancelled, so this will be 1 upon root 3. Now let us take the reciprocals. Sin 30 का reciprocal होगा cosecant 30, which will be equal to 2 by 1. Similarly, secant 30, that means the reciprocal of cos 30 will be 2 by root 3. And cot 30 will be the reciprocal of tan 30, which is root 3 in this case. So I hope all the T ratios are clear to you. Let's move on to the consolidated table now. For T ratio table, let's see what are the values for angle A. If you only remember the values for sine, you can find all other values very easily. So for sine 0, the value is 0 degree. The proof is not there in your syllabus, so we are writing the direct values. Sine 30, just now we have calculated, the value is 1 upon 2. Sine 45 also we have calculated, the value is 1 upon root 2. For sine 60, the value is root 3 by 2. And for sine 90, the value is 1. Now when it comes to cos A, you just have to take the opposite of sine. तो जो वैल्यूज आपने साइन में 0 से 90 तक लिखी हैं, उसी को अगर हम रिवर्स ऑर्डर में लिख देंगे तो हमारी सारी कॉस की वैल्यूज आ जाएंगी. कॉस 0 विल बी इक्वल टू 1, कॉस 30 डिग्री विल बी इक्वल टू रूट 3 बाई 2, कॉस 45 विल बी इक्वल टू 1 बाई रूट 2, कॉस 60 की वैल्यू वही है जो साइन 30 की थी, दैट मीन्स 1 बाई 2, and cos 90 degree will be equal to sine 0, that means cos 90 will be equal to 0. Now we know that tan is the ratio of sine upon cos, perpendicular upon base, that means 0 upon 1, tan 0 will be 0. tan 30 डिग्री का मतलब है 1 अपॉन 2 डिवाइडेड बाई रूट 3 बाई 2. जब हम इन दोनों टर्म्स को डिवाइड करेंगे तो डिनोमिनेटर का 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा एंड योर आंसर विल बी 1 बाई रूट 3. Similarly for tan 45, when you divide these two terms, you'll get the value as 1. For tan 60 degree, when you divide these two terms, again 2 and 2 will get cancelled, so the value will be root 3. And tan 90 की value will be 1 upon 0. Since division by 0 is not defined, so for this the answer is written as not defined. Similarly, जब हम cosecant की values ले रहे हैं तो we have to take the reciprocal of the terms for sine. So cosecant 0 means 1 upon 0, which is not defined since division by 0 is not defined. Cosecant 30 means 2 upon 1, so we can write it as 2. Cosecant 45 means root 2 by 1, so we can write it as root 2. Cosecant 60 degree will be 2 by root 3, and cosecant 90 degree will be 1. Moving on to secant. Secant is the reciprocal of cos. तो इसका जो भी reciprocal लेंगे हम cos की values का reciprocal लेके चलेंगे. Secant 0 degree will be 1 upon 1, that is 1. Secant 30 degree will be equal to 2 by root 3. Secant 45 will be equal to root 2. Secant 60 degree will be equal to 2. And secant 90 degree will be equal to 1 upon 0. 1 upon 0 is again not defined, so let us write that here. Moving on to the next value, that is cot. Now cot is the reciprocal of tangent. So first value, that is cot 0, will be division by 0. 1 upon 0 is not defined again. Then cot 30 degree is the reciprocal of 1 by root 3. That means it is root 3 upon 1, or simply we can write root 3. Cot 45 is 1 upon 1, that is 1. Cot 60 degree is reciprocal of root 3, that is 1 upon root 3. And cot 90 degree is 1 upon 0 was the value for tan 90. So cot 90 की value हमारी 0 upon 1 हो जाएगी, और it can be written as 0. So only if you remember the values for sine of different angles, from that value you can make this entire table. And this table is going to be very, very helpful for us in solving the exercise questions, which we are going to discuss in the next video. So please keep watching my videos. Thank you.